Look what I found at Goodwill today. These sunglasses, aren't they wild? They're so crazy looking. I've got a plan for these sunglasses. I'm actually going to carry them in my pack. Yes, I know. It's crazy. But when I look up, it's like crystal clear. And when I look down, it's like sun blocks. So it'd be perfect for hiking, looking down at your feet. And then you look up, it's clear. These things are wild. Oh, look what else I did. Trimmed up a little bit. I feel better. I feel a lot better. All cleaned up. I got some gear, different gear I'll be taking out there with me because it's getting a little chillier. As you can tell, I have my hawk hat back. I've been missing my hawk hat, but it hasn't been necessary, so I needed it. But now I got it back. It's perfect. And I got a new pair of rain pants today, kind of like my old rain pants. Here, let me show you. Let me go grab them. So yeah, these are my new rain pants. Mountain Hardwear. My other ones, pretty much the same exact material as the ones I was wearing before. And almost the same exact setup, except for the zipper doesn't go all the way up to the waistband, but it goes up high enough to where you don't have to take your shoes on and off to put them on. So that's perfect. And it doesn't have that heavy belt that I had on my last pair. These are actually lighter rain pants than my other ones. Instead of putting that belt on there, they got these, just to look a shoelace. And it's still got the same pocket with the waterproof zipper on it. They're pretty nice. Mountain Hardwear. When you put them on, they don't feel like that sticky plastic feeling you get from rain gear. It actually feels like pants. So, yeah, I'm excited. As soon as I walked in the outfitter here in Daleville and I saw that they had these pants on the rack, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting those. Because my other ones had holes in them. They were starting to delaminate. They actually weren't even rain pants anymore. They were pretty much just wind pants. But we'll see. I'm going to take those rain pants with me, but who knows if I'll use them. It's rare that I use rain pants. It really is. Any kind of pants, to be honest. This stuff's delicious. Thank you so much, Billy Miles, for the glass bottle chocolate milk. I love it. It's perfect. Okay, let me... Billy Mitchell, what's happening? Roman Rick. Kathy Fails. Miss you guys. You notice I broke the hat back out. Anthony Colombo. Mayatuck. Yeah, still using the hawk hat #1, Kathy. First one you ever made me. I got my other one here, though. Yeah, I got a couple of them here, actually. Daryl McCraig now, the Ironmonger from Iron Man. I haven't seen that movie. Roman Rick, I was wondering where the R1 was. So yeah, I got the R1. I got all my gear here. So I still haven't packed up like everything I'm taking yet. I got till tomorrow morning sometime to like figure out, dial in exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna stay with the hammock right now. But once it gets too much colder, I'm going back to my tent. But right now I'm still good in my hammock. But like I say, once it starts dropping down in colder temperatures, I think my tent will be warmer. And I got the gear for that cold weather stuff. I mean, I could buy another underquilt, but I'm not buying any more gear for this hike. I've got enough gear scattered around. And if I do take a tent, it's like I don't really know what tent to take. I got the Plexmid and the Altaplex. Um, yeah, we'll see. I got a couple ideas stewing around in my brain too. But I think in like 10 more days, I'm gonna have a chance to like update any gear I want to again. So the next 10, I'm just rocking out with my hammock and the gear I pretty much I've been using. I think I might get rid of the sun hoodie I've been wearing and go back to this R1 because I did notice with sun hoodie, it's great for hot weather. But when you do sweat in it and the wind hits you, it makes you cold. So I think I'm gonna go back to the R1 and leave my sun hoodie out on this gear swap. And I think I'm changing shoes again. I've been burning through shoes. It's out of control. So I switched out shoes in Harper's Ferry too. I didn't tell anybody that, but I did. And from Harper's Ferry to here, I pretty much ruined another pair of shoes. I've got 3 pair left for this hike. So if I don't get this hike done with the 3 pairs of shoes I got, I might consider doing something different with shoes, going somewhere else. Not getting the miles out of them I used to. I know the Ultra Olympus, the red, white, and black ones, those ones get more miles than the blue and yellow ones. I don't know what it is. I think it's the material. I think the material is different. I really do. But the red, black, and white Olympuses, 4s, they last the longest. The blue and yellow ones, I wouldn't get those. They don't last very long at all. But I've had really good luck with the other ones. So, I don't know. Let me see here. Whoa. Let me see here. I gotta go back. Okay. Jim Donegan. So, is using the hammock the way to sleep on the AT? No. I mean, it's personal preference for sure. You can do both. Both is pretty much equally easy, if you ask me. It's whatever you prefer, really, it is. I'm still kind of torn. I really like hammocking in like the warmer weather. And then I think switching to a tent in the colder weather is better. Or I'd have to bump up a backpack size to put two 20-degree quilts or a 10-degree top quilt and a 20-degree under quilt. I'd have to bump up a backpack size. So I don't know. Everyone wants to know what I think about the hammock. I like the hammock. I really do. But it's heavier. It takes longer to set up. I do like having a seat at camp. The hammock provides a chair pretty much, which is nice. But my tent seems like, I don't know, some nights in the hammock I sleep really, really good. And then some nights I just can't, like, I set it up different or something. I don't really know, but it seems like I set it up pretty much the same every time. But sometimes I'll get like a calf. They call it a calf ridge in there, and it's kind of annoying. And my underquilt that I got on my hammock right now isn't as wide as my hammock itself. So it makes it a little tricky. Yeah, I don't know. The hammock or tent, it's either way. Dennis B, what's happening? Oops. Patriots says, I don't carry my raincoat anymore. I always carry my raincoat just because the blowing rain, I don't know, cold blowing rain. Just his Gossamer Gear umbrella. Yeah, I love the Gossamer Gear umbrella. Or the Six Moons design. It's the same umbrella. Sandra Inman, enjoy the videos, especially when you meet up with other hikers I've been watching. Pink Hot Dog Mushroom are entertaining also. Yeah, they're great. Ewok in the Woods. Hey, Hawk, getting cold down there, huh? Head looks good. It is getting chilly. That, like 40s. It's dropping in the 30s pretty quick, I'm pretty sure. The 40s ain't no big deal. I mean, it's not cold, but it's just with the gear I got or had, it's like, okay, it's time to like get some different things. David Posey, hello from Tennessee. What phone service and case are you using? I'm using Verizon. I got the OtterBox case, like the heaviest dutyest one you can get, which makes my phone pretty heavy, but it's durable. Stephen Bombard, what's happening? Patriot, 20-degree underquilt is all you need. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to spend the money on a 20-degree underquilt right now. I got everything I need to be in my tent. I've been down to negatives in my tent and been fine. Tim Hikes, what's happening? Craig Richardson, too early to ask about your plans for 2023 and beyond. It really is. I have no idea. Once I get this hike done, I'm going back to Georgia. I got a bunch of work lined up there. And I'm going to finish out my van. John Miller, hello from Sunsets and Chicas. Nice. Here to do the remaining 100 miles of Springer, then finished. Still have to follow you as much as possible. Well, tell Chica and Sunsets I said hi, and man, you are close to wrapping up the AT, buddy. I can't wait. So awesome. Jay Brandon, who makes the R1? Patagonia makes the R1. But I was talking with Pink Hot Dog because he likes the R1 too. But they are heavy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. My alpaca fleece is way lighter than the R1. It just. So that's another thing I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my alpaca. This is gonna be switched out with the sun shirt. I'm pretty sure. And as far as like my next layer, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the alpaca or go with the R1 tech face like I comboed up the last few years. I don't know. I got some decide to do by the morning, but I'll figure it out. Two big red dogs. Hey, Hawk, root ball and jerkwad here, watching live. How come no Hawk do hairdo on the trail this year? So the reason I'm not doing my mohawk anymore, to be completely honest, is like right here in the back. I'm starting to go bald. So if I can't have a mohawk that goes all the way down to the back of my neck, I don't even want one. So I guess I'm just going bald in a spot you can't really have a mohawk. I thought about doing like a sideways mohawk. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not sporting my mohawk anymore, is because I've got a little bald spot back there. Yeah, it's a bummer too, because I liked rocking the mohawk. Linda Heckert, what type of hammock do you use? Has it bothered you to sleep out on the trail? Right now I'm using a Dutchware Chameleon. And no, it doesn't bother me to sleep out on the trail. I like sleeping out in the woods. Patriot, Kenneth Brown, he's on the quilts. Yeah, and the hammock in the winter. Yeah, I just need a new underquilt. That's all I need. And I could probably hammock the rest of the way. But I don't feel like buying another underquilt. This hike's been expensive enough. I'm not buying an underquilt. I got the gear to swap out of my tent. Even though if I wanted to stay to a hammock, I could probably just go ahead and get an underquilt. I just don't want to spend money on that. I even thought about going back to my air mattress because Katie does that in the winter. Air mattress in her hammock, and she's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. If I switch, you guys will be the first to know. I guarantee you that. Well, besides skipping down because they'll be giving me the gear. Rick Surgeon, Dragon's Tooth. Yeah, it's coming up for sure. Next 2 days when I leave town here. It's supposed to rain tomorrow too, like this. So I might zero again tomorrow. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, is zeroing again tomorrow. And then it looks like 10 to 12 days of beautiful weather. So I'll be able to get all the way through. I got fuzz in my hair. Be able to get all the way through the Virginia Triple Crown, probably all the way past Pearisburg. Yeah, I'll be able to go past Pearisburg without even getting rained on again. So, but I don't know. As much as I don't want to double zero, I'd rather not go over Tinker Cliffs and everything in the rain. So, probably what's going to happen. Steve-O, pick your feet up, Hawk. HS2, you running strong in the South too for generosity of foes. Give me hope for humanity. Yeah. Hawk support team is everywhere. Everywhere. I love it. Penny Williams, thank you. Thank you. You are the best at showing the trails, views, and your knowledge of the AT is second to none. Well, I should know a little bit about it by now. Following Walker's role. Any plans with the van when you're done with it? Um, I, I've got plans for both vans. I just gotta make time. But I'm gonna do the one I'm building out right now. I want to go out west with it and do like a big like national park tour thing. Like just go out west and roam around for a while. And then the little one, that'll be my AT hopper mobile. W. Thurman, are you planning on RV life on road? Yeah, as soon as I get, yeah, I would love to live, not RV, but my van. I guess the same thing. Yeah, I like that whole idea of that lifestyle. Kind of like hiking, only you're covering more miles and you got a better shelter. Benny Williams, what made you switch to a hammock and how do you like it? I just figured I'd try it this year because, you know, how can you give any advice about things if you've never tried it? So I figured I'd give it a whirl this year. And Katie pretty much talked me into trying out a hammock, to be honest. But yeah, it's good. That's the only reason I switched. I just wanted to give it a whirl. I knew I could do the AT with a tent. I knew you could do it with a hammock too. I just wanted to see how I would like it, I guess. Andrew and Amanda Livingston, hey Hawk, invitation is still open to stay at the Mary Ann Hiker Hostel in Marion, Virginia. Man, I was just talking about that today. I was trying to remember what it was called. Can you email me that so I don't forget it? I know I'm close to Marion, but Marion, Virginia. All right, it should be stuck in my brain. I've said it a couple times. That's funny. Matt, my hidden off grade is another good AT hiker on day 100 something. Billy Miles, thank you, man, for chocolate milk, the room, making sure I'm taken care of here. I appreciate you so much, Billy. It says, hey Hawk, glad you made it to Daleville. When will you make a decision on Sunday? Let me know of any help you may need. Good and safe hiking. I'm probably gonna wake up, to be honest, and look at the weather and just make a decision from there. But as of right now, it kind of looks like it's gonna keep what it's doing, like today, tomorrow. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards zeroing again. Hike's already took me long enough. What's another zero, to be honest? Penny Williams, I have a Hennessy hammock and use an air mattress between layers. Yeah, people do that all the time. What's Todd? What's happening? Linda Heckert, we love the owls the night we were neighbor. Any other wildlife and trail you mentioned? You've never mentioned skunks. I've actually never seen a skunk on trail. I've seen porcupines and bears and owls and pretty much everything else you can think of, but I guess I've never seen a skunk. I hope I never do get close enough to get sprayed by one. That would be miserable on trail. Moose Whisperer, New Hampshire. Me and my girlfriend stayed across from you in New Hampshire. We wanted to pick you up, but we knew you were there with girlfriend, I think, Maine. We stayed at Mount Coolidge. Stayed across from you in New Hampshire. Yeah, you should have came up tonight. It'd been awesome. Matt Money, going north or south? Right now I'm going south. Greg Richardson, besides carpentry to make hiking money, what else do you do to make extra bucks? Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, I'm about to monetize my YouTube channel because they're putting commercials in the beginning of my videos anyways. So I'm like, you know what? I always told myself I was never going to monetize because of commercials. I didn't want commercials on my videos, and I'm not doing YouTube for money. But then they started putting ads in front of my videos this year without, like, I guess they do it in front of everybody's, and it's kind of like driving me crazy. And I'm thinking, well, if they're going to put ads on, I might as well just monetize. You can skip it either way. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that. I might just go ahead and monetize. I mean, if they're going to stick commercials in there anyways, I might as well at least make something for all this work I do putting videos in. Just because of commercials. That's, yeah, it makes me crazy. C West 11, or no. We'll be hiking the Rowan Highlands area again since you were earlier. Will you be hiking the Rowan Highlands? Yes, I will. I'll be going through there. Yep. I just got to get down that far. Moose Whisperer, Tom, and Tony, love you, brother. Love you guys too. Thanks for watching for sure. Rowan Wick, Hawk meant to ask from how is the HST sticker inventory? Darn it, slipped me when we met. If stickers are there. And I didn't have any on me when I saw you, but I'm pretty sure. I think there's some here. And if there is some here, then I'm gonna grab some and carry some in my pack. But yeah, you just go to my website and it tells you where to send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll get you a sticker in the mail. Yeah, it can be done even if I'm out here. So do it while you're thinking about it. Registered Angel's Landing? Yes. If I go out west, I'm going to do Angel's Landing. Moose Whisper, my girlfriend is in love with you. That's funny. Blazing Bakers, what's happening? Congratulations on finishing up the PCT. It's pretty awesome. David Blair, Damascus awaits you. See you soon. For sure. Hope to see you there. Lone Wolf, that'd be great. Patriot, never hiked with a tent. I think the biggest concern for me is the air mattress. I have a bad back. Tell me which mattress will keep me comfortable. I just do the lightest one. I don't know what's going to keep you most comfortable, but I've only got experience with the Neo Air, Thermarest Neo Air, and it's comfortable enough for me. But you could get a really fancy air mattress too. You'd still probably be, I don't know, some people don't like getting up off the ground. I don't mind either way, for sure. I don't. I mean, it's hit and miss for me. As long as I'm dry, I don't really care how I'm sleeping. My email is craighawkmains@icloud.com. Andrew and Amanda. Moose Whisperer, can you please give my girlfriend a shout out? If that's her, Tony, is that her name? Tony? What's up, Tony? Thanks for following along. I appreciate it for sure. Yeah, like on a hammock too, like on the PCT, you're not going to use a hammock. So, I don't know. I'm glad I got so much experience in my tent. And I feel right at home in my tent. Hammock's great too, though. I mean, it's personal preference. It really is. Whichever one you're more comfortable with, that's what I would use. Steve Lombard, when is the last day you haven't seen an HST member? It's been great watching all your supporters come out to see you. The last day I have not seen anybody. Now, that's a good question. Because it seems like every day. Which is mind-blowing to me when you think about it. Like, it's crazy. Man, I don't even know when the last time I went a whole day without not seeing an HST member. I'm trying to think. No, it wasn't that day either. Man, I don't know, because I usually at least see one in the morning. I don't know. That's a tricky question. I'd have to go back through my videos, because if I didn't give them a shout out, usually at the end of the day, then nobody would come out. Yeah, I don't know. Got me thinking now. That's a good question. Okay. Time counters. I feel exactly how you feel about shelters. I hate mice near me when I sleep. I'd rather sleep in my tent in the rain. Me too. Roger, I don't see any commercials on your videos. No, they're in the beginning of my videos. Sometimes there'll be an ad and you can skip the ad. They'll never be in the smack middle of my videos. I will never let that happen. But I could, if I monetize, I can choose where I put them, like in the beginning or the end. Like if it's at the end of my video, then that'd be the ideal place because you know my outro's coming in. And then boom, you just stop the video. You don't have to watch the ad. Yeah, I don't know. But they are on the beginning of my videos. I've seen them. When people pull them up at their house or something, we watch them together and there's an ad. I'm just like, ooh, makes my lip curl. Moose Whisper, how many ticks do you get on you? 20 wants to know. Not too many this year, actually. Mike Mahoney heading to Rangeley tomorrow for foliage ride. Nice. Plan on stopping at the hospital. Say hi to Katie. That's cool. You like that? Early riser. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Just had to drop and say hey. Hope you're happy and healthy. I am. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing good too, early riser. Yeah, that's great. Early riser. Katie, she's here. That's good. Miss you, Katie. Michael Downs, Hawk. I haven't heard much about Fresh Ground for some time. Do you know if all's well with him? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all's good with him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's just ahead of me, or he was, like south of me. So, yeah, he's still doing good. KB2 Hiker, go ahead and monetize the channel. No mind. Rather have you get a return on your investment of time. Daniel Calabras. Hey, what's up? Yeah, it is great history in that area. PR and Bella say woof woof. Give PR and Bella some loving for me. Ann Keeter, what type of boots do you wear? Your feet seem to be indestructible. I don't wear boots. And you'll notice maybe like one out of every 200 or 500 hikers out here, through hikers, are wearing boots. Through hikers don't wear boots. They wear tennis shoes. Hold on, I'll get one. These are the shoes I'm going to leave out here with. Ultra Olympus 4s. I'm having a hard time even recommending these anymore because they're falling apart so fast. But I've never had a blister in these, and my feet always feel good. And the Vibram sole is super duper grippy. But as far as lifespan on these things, it's kind of disappointing. It really is. Like I say, the red, black, and white ones they last the longest. But yeah, these are the ones that we wear out of here. The Vibram sole is key for traction. I mean, I can grip on rocks like you would not believe with these. With this, whatever Ultra did with this grip is amazing. And the foot box, the shoe size is perfect, like the wide foot box. But as far as holding together, I don't know what they're doing over there, but it's getting worse and worse. Oh, that's hilarious. Can you tell us about your tick experience? I just pull them off real fast. Most of them don't even bite into me. I feel them crawling on me. Yeah. You just got to be aware of them. Steve Stone, what's happening, my friend? Thanks for coming out the other day and bringing me McDonald's for breakfast. That was delicious. 2 sandwiches, man. It was great. Wayne Whitworth, what shoes you wearing these days? I just showed you. Linda Hacker, Katie. Have I seen any moose? I have seen moose, not in a few years though. Dave Posty says I've seen ads at the end of my videos also. Really? See, I don't watch my own videos, so the only way I find out is from people telling me. And then I'm like, what do you mean ads? Katie says, oh, I miss you too, baby, because you're always hiking. Yes, I know. Brian Winters, I wish I could be out there hiking on the trail. Did you do the Bet McKay Trail? Patriot wants to know, did I do the Bet McKay Trail and how was it? I did not do it. It's on my radar for sure. Yeah. The Bet McKay Trail is definitely on my radar. John Booker's Full Spectrum. Hey, Hawk, do you see any packs of stray dogs? No, just packs of hunting dogs. Hunting dogs with big electronic collars on them. And people yelling in the woods, "Boy! Boy!" all morning long. It's like insane. Dogs running around, barking everywhere. It's hilarious. Okay. Here's another question. From Moose Whisperer. Just curious how you can afford to hike like this, because we're really thinking about quitting our job and getting on trail. Well, when I'm not hiking, I'm working, and I got my bills down to nothing. I don't own a house. I don't really have any bills. Van insurance, phone payment. That's it. I've got my bills down to minimal or pretty much nothing. And I work and save. Although some people out here think I get government checks and think I'm making this buku money off YouTube. And yeah, it's just insanity what people think. Like, it's so wild. Like, I've been called like a trust fund baby. I've been called that I get government checks. That I just do YouTube to make money to hike, which is way wrong. Yeah, I've heard it all. So, but the truth is, I work, save, hike. Work, save, hike. Repeat. And it's hard to sustain. It is very hard to sustain this lifestyle. Hilarious. Billy Mitchell, which is stops. What's happening, buddy? AD says, do you think you'll continue to do the Pinhoti Trail? No, not this year. I already hiked the Pinhoti Trail. And I really can't recommend the Pinhoti Trail road walks. Most everybody I saw on the Pinhoti Trail when they were hiking the Pinhoti Trail, like the few people I did see out there that were hiking it, they were shuttling around the road walks. Most people don't even walk the road walks on the Pinhoti Trail. I did my first time because I was doing the trail. I wanted to do the whole trail. But if I get out and do the Pinhoti Trail again, to be honest, I probably would skip the road walks. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing, getting zoomed by cars and getting chased by dogs, and yeah, it's not very naturey. Kelly Garner, have you heard from Quicksand what happened with him? I think he's still in Utah with his wife, hiking around there, and yeah, living the RV life, which I'm kind of jealous of. But I'm living the hiker life, so hard to be jealous of anybody else because I'm living the dream. Locke McKinnon, my wife Candy and I watch you every day. Good luck. Thank you. RL Fountain. Are you looking forward to getting back to Georgia? And if so, do you expect to beat the cold? I don't know. I am kind of, part of me is looking forward to getting back to Georgia and getting back to work and finishing my van off. But at the same time, I like it out here too, so there's no real big rush, to be honest. Um, do I expect to beat the cold? Probably not. That's to be determined. We'll see. I'm pretty sure in a couple weeks my whole hiking style is going to be way different. So, um, yeah, my it's just going to be it's going to be better, but it's just going to be different. So, yeah, my miles are going to cut back, and we'll just be chilling. Daryl, how do you like your hammock? I like the hammock. I mean, it's comfortable. I like my tent too, though. It's hard for me to like. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna tell anybody just to go use a tent or go use a hammock. I'm not gonna be the one to tell you what to use. Uh, Try them both out. That's what I would do. That's why I'm trying a hammock. I mean, I do like the hammock, but I like my tent too. I mean, I think it'd be for ever what trail you're gonna use too, because you're not gonna want to take a hammock out of the PCT. I mean, the AT, a hammock, yeah, there's trees everywhere. It's great. Um, and there's rocks everywhere on the ground. So a hammock on the AT might be a better choice. Uh, but the tent's very doable too. I mean, it's all in what you guys prefer. I can't tell you to go use one or the other. It's all what's comfortable to you. I just used it because I wanted to give it a try. I mean, yeah, I just want to be more versatile, I guess. Yeah. And part of me wants to come out here with just like a tarp and an air mattress and maybe just drape a bug net over me. So maybe next hike I'll do, I'm not going to come out here with a tent, hammock, or nothing. I'll just come out here with a tarp and lay on the ground. And if the bugs are bad, then I'll get a little bug net to hang from, go over me, or a bivy in a hammock or a bivy in a tarp. I want to do the trail different ways. I want to do it like that, and then I also want to do it and go and do a road every night and get in my van. I mean, that'd be the ticket right there. Good meal in the van, nice bed, get up and do another 20, 25 the next road. I mean, man. But the camping's cool too. That's why I think tarp in a bivy or tarp in just lay on the ground like Evan did. Evan's backpacking. I'm sure a lot of people have followed him. It's the bugs doing anything like keep me away from doing that. It's like ticks. I'd almost need a bug net. But I can make a tarp. That's a whole other thing. I can make a tarp with like I've got ideas, put it this way. To where you could just use that tarp multi-function for either tarp camping or hammock camping, either go on the ground or in the hammock. But that's a whole nother issue. Just a section hacker, love your videos. Thanks so much for the great quality. It feels like we were there with you when you were videoing. Thanks. Thank you for bringing Tom and Tony so much happiness with your videos. No problem. I'm just glad to be able to watch them. It's great. Next hike on the AT should be a hawk leading a conga line of HST members over Franconia Ridge. That's funny. AD, how about the long trail in North Vermont? I've done that too. I love that trail. Long trail. Jay Brandon, do you have a personal preference of Nobo or flip flop for the AT? So Nobo, Sobo, or flip flop. To be honest, for your first one, I don't know. Nobo's great, but bubbles get big on northbound. But you can't beat that finish line, Katahdin. I mean, a Nobo hike is almost like, I don't want to say it lines you up the best physically, but it's kind of like northbound is what I would recommend for sure. Flip flop is like great if you're not in shape and you don't hike much. You just want to, start out in a great section. I mean, it's perfect. And then you're still fresh by the time you get to the whites in southern Maine, and then when you flip, I mean, when you flip, it seems like, wow, what a nice trail again. I don't know. Nobo is definitely the way I would recommend anybody do it. But you can't, not everybody can do it that way. You walk in the woods. I would love to see Hawk do the long trail. Then I can plan it for my grandson because Hawk videos are the best. I did the long trail. I videoed it. It's in my 2019 hike. I didn't label it long trail because I jumped off the AT to finish it. But yeah, it's all on YouTube 2019. Mud season. Can't recommend doing it in mud season either, but whatever. We were out of options. Tom Connor says late November finish. It's kind of looking like that, like a Thanksgiving finish, probably. That's kind of what I'm guessing. Could be a little later. I'm not sure. Deb Bowman says Hawk has done the long trail. He did it with T-Rex. Yep. Katie says, I like these ideas. I'm currently using the prototype. So, yeah, Katie, I made a tarp. It's the Rayway tarp. You can Google Rayway. It'll probably show up. It's like Ray Jardine. He's like a hiker from back in the day that made all his own gear. And then he made patterns and sold the patterns and material to people where you can make your own stuff. Anyways, I made the Rayway. It's just like a tarp with a bug net that hangs under it and with a floor on it. It just hangs when you need it and doesn't when you don't. And I made that, and Katie's using that over her hammock right now, and she loves it. So yeah, Katie's using a piece of gear that I made, and it's went through a whole through hike already, and it's still working. So that's cool. Good tester you are, Katie. Mike Bowman. You're styling my hairdo. Yeah. My beard's not quite as long as yours, though, unless you trimmed yours up. Look, I'm getting white, though. I've been going white for a while in my beard. I don't know why. As soon as I could start growing a beard, it started turning white. It's like, man, really? Michael Sakowicz. PCT someday, question mark. Yeah, someday. I'm not really looking. PCT will be last for me. I'd rather do the Continental Divide. PCT... And you gotta skip around for fires and all that. I don't want to be dealing with that. If I do the PCT, I'm doing it southbound. I'm going to try to get through the fire parts before they start burning up. Because there's no way that I would just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to just skip 280 miles and drive around this fire. Man, it would eat me alive. So PCT, I'm losing interest in it. Because it's harder and harder to finish every single mile. And it's like, man, I don't know. I'll do the CDT before the PCT. That's for sure. Well, yeah, maybe someday. Stuff start burning up out there. R&R, what's happening? Moose whispered, is the knife's edge as difficult as it looks? No. No, when you hike the whole trail, you're standing there at the knife's edge. It's like, let's just do this too. You've hiked 2,200 miles to get there, and you're scared of a little knife's edge? That sounds insanity to me. People that go up there and like have a beautiful, beautiful day and don't hike the knife's edge, it blows my mind. It's like the grand finale. It's like the fireworks show of finishing your hike. It's just like, it's awesome. Everybody I've ever talked into, like when I see people and they ask me about knife's edge, I'm like, dude, you have to do it. The weather's beautiful. Go for it. You will not regret it. And everybody that I've like convinced, I guess, to do the knife's edge, when they get down there, all like, thank you so much, man. That was awesome. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, if you're standing right there, I mean, you're right there. How many more times are you going to be standing there where you can just like 1 mile and I'm over this thing? Not very often. So I can't recommend enough. Like, don't leave your pack at the ranger station. Because when you do that, then you got to come back down to the same campground. You take whatever you need to get over. You know, by the time you get there, you can plan it all out. I mean, you'll be good. Just don't leave your pack because it's beautiful. You can go over to Roaring Brook, Knife's Edge down to Roaring Brook, and you can get out of the park just as easy as you can get out of the park coming back down to Katahdin Stream Campground. So everyone stresses out about getting out of Katahdin. Don't worry about it. Any one of those campgrounds, we can hitch out so easy. Never had a problem hitching out of Baxter. Never. Oh, let me go back here. Daryl Marks, I've started watching Mushroom and Pink Hot Dogs trip from the beginning since I started February 1st, trying to get an idea how they dress for the weather and how long gathering intel for period. It's a good idea. That's a real good idea. It's going to be cold. Dress accordingly. And when you leave that early, you might want to bump up your budget too. Because everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to stay in that many hotels. That's to save money. And then it's cold. And you're like, screw it. I don't care what it costs. I'm going in there. I'm cold. So when you leave that early, you kind of got to bump your budget up because you're going to be going into hotels more than you think. You're going to be drying stuff out. You're going to be warm. I mean, you're going to be wanting a warm meal and a warm bed and warm shower. And just when you leave early like that, just bump your budget up. That's my advice, I guess. AD, Allegheny Trail in West Virginia or the Mid-State Trail in Pennsylvania. No, haven't done those yet. Kirk, you always hang a food bag. I think everybody should hang their food bag. I mean, if you're really worried about it, you should probably hang it. Brent Taylor, as I've hiked the Smokies, I've heard many stories of spooky or scary things. Have you experienced anything like that? No. But then again, I don't let stuff spook me. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in none of that superficial stuff. I don't know. I don't let anything get to me, really. Once I go to sleep, too, after hiking all day, a bear could come at me, poke me in my sleep, and I'd be like, get out of here, man. Try to sleep. No, I've never noticed. I've never had anything weird or spooky happen to me. I think it's when people get out there, that stuff get in their head, like just little noises in the woods, like a squirrel running around, sounds like a bear to some people. I've never had any problems like that. Maybe I'm just too comfortable out here. Like to see stuff, which is R&R. We were doing some hawk vlog catch up tonight. Exciting Saturday night. That's awesome. Lyndon Hacker says Knife Edge looks absolutely terrifying. It's not that bad. The videos make it look worse. It really does. Because when Pink Hot Dog and Mushroom were asking about it before we went over it, I'm like, man, the video makes it look way worse. And like, you've already came over all this stuff before. I mean, the only difference with Knife's Edge is there's no trees. I mean, really, you've already went over kind of stuff like that, just surrounded in trees. And maybe not for like a mile long. But if you came from Georgia, then you're ready for that Knife's Edge. So it's delicious. Thank you, Billy Miles. Brent Taylor, nice hair, by the way. Yeah. I really wanted to get my beard trimmed up. And I'm like, you know what? Just cut the hair too. And he's like, the barber shop I went into, he's like, what do you want me to do at the top? I'm like, just take it off. Just put no guard on it and take it off. He's like, well, you know you're not going to have any hair there left. I'm like, yeah, I know. Just get rid of it. I said, but barely touch the beard. Just like shape it up. Because it was like down to here, but it was all weird. David Blair, I've been up Big K 10 times, never done the Knife's Edge. That's crazy to me. But he's forded the Kennebec River 4 or 5 times, which I've never done. So when you do the hike with Warren Doyle, he pretty much, I don't know if he encourages you, but the option is there to cross the Kennebec without the canoe. I'm not going to say he encourages you because I have no idea, but 3 out of the 4 people in his group this year forded the Kennebec River. It can definitely be done. Definitely can be done. And I thought about doing it too. I just usually get playing around the schedule. I mean, It's not that hard to like plan around that canoe ride. And back then, when Dave was probably talking about it, there probably wasn't a canoe. But I thought about crossing the Kennebec River before. But could you imagine like the backlash of people? Like if I did it, I wouldn't even tell anybody because people would just be in your ear like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did that." And blah, 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 blah. Like when I did the Precipice Trail in the middle of winter, big mistake filming that thing because I got so much negative feedback on it, and it's like kind of irritating to like open up emails and read them. And yeah, so what I did to deal with that was I went and did it the next day again, videoed it again. Tell me I can't do something. It's crazy. Oh, that's hilarious. Bartman Outdoors, hey Hawk, big fan. Winter weather hiking question. Have you ever had to use backpack snowshoes? I plan on leaving January 1st through for Nobo. You're not going to need snowshoes. Yeah, you won't need snowshoes unless you get to the Whites too early. That's the only place you're going to need snowshoes. But I have used backpacking snowshoes once, and it was a total fail. But yeah, you're not going to need snowshoes down there. The most you're probably going to need is like maybe some traction in the Smokies coming down off Clingman's Dome and up to Charles Bunyan area. It gets pretty icy there. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna need snowshoes. I've never seen, unless you're going southbound like Aquaman did, like leaving January, then you're gonna need snowshoes. But starting in January 1st, Nobo, you're not gonna need snowshoes. Moose Whisperer, New Hampshire. Do you have Venmo? We'd like to send you a little something. I do. I have Venmo and PayPal. It's not necessary to do that. I don't ask anybody to do that stuff for me. Although people did send me a little bit of cash for like holding out this weather in Venmo and like, well, Kevin McCarran hooked me up with my new Oakleys, which is baller. He did it last time too, like a couple years ago I lost him. He took care of it right away. Thank you, Kevin McCarran. I appreciate that for sure. You didn't have to do that, man. Like, yeah, I'm not asking anybody to do this stuff for me. They just do it. And it's like mind-blowing to me. And I've told people no so many times that I'm kind of sick of even saying no anymore. So, like, if you want to help out, just go ahead and help out. I don't care. I'm not asking you to. You don't have to. I mean, I got this, but if you want to, it makes you feel good and like do something for me or whatever, then yeah, that's cool. And if I can, I pass it on to hikers too. So yeah, I don't like to be the only one being spoiled out here. I like to pass it on to people around me. Okay, let me go back here. Where was I? Ooh, I was way back. How did I get so far behind? I was right there. Katie says, just do it before the water release. It's all timing. Yeah, it is all in timing. Kennebec River, yeah, as long as you're not doing it when they release the water up top, you're good. But I'm not telling anybody to go across the Kennebec. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm saying I have thought about it. But I can't recommend anybody do that. I can just see how my words will get twisted. Daniel Fisher, funny story. When I first met my wife, she never slept outside in a tent. I woke up in the middle of the night and thought a bear was outside the tent, and I realized my wife snores. That's hilarious. Stevenson Lombard. I did have a hiker tell me he had a bear go under his hammock, and the bear rubbed himself against the hiker's back. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of like, because bear are kind of curious, and you always see videos like videos people make of bears, and they're all like, every time they're like trying to lean on something like a door or a trash can or something, like, could you imagine if it leaned on my Dyneema tarp? It would just rip to shreds. Like, man, what a bummer. Yeah, they would rip this hiking gear up so quick. Dr. Peter Byrne. Craig, have you ever thought about continuing north on the International Appalachian Trail. I have. I would just go to the Canada border, though. I have no desire, really, to hike outside the country. There's so many trails in the country, and there's a lot here to see. I really have no desire to leave the country and go hiking. I mean, I got a lot of terrain around here to cover first. But I've thought about it, yeah. I mean, how could you not? 55 minutes. Stan Warner, good evening. Hope all is well with you. It's all good. Thomas Gale, Hawk. You were smoking through Virginia. Sorry about the lost shades. Nice HST trail magic through Virginia. Enjoyed your rant on the tents you saw set up in the shelter. Yeah. And it was a nice night. It's not like it was downpouring rain and people were like trying to set up. There's no excuse for setting up your tent in the shelter, but on a beautiful night too, why would you set up your tent in the shelter? It seems nuts to me. Whatever. What do I know? Steve-O, heading up to Baxter for a 5-nighter next week. Nice. The weather holds nice edge on Thursday. I've done it a couple times, once in the winter. Not as bad as it looks. Dude, I would love to do the Knife's Edge in the winter. That'd be awesome. Climb Katahdin and go to Knife's Edge in the winter. Could you imagine that? That'd be fun. Darn it. Thomas Connors, I use snowshoes and spikes in the whites in the winter. I stray below tree line in the winter. Yeah, in the whites, you definitely need them. For sure. Oh, look. Kevin McCarron's on here, too. Yeah. Check it out, man. They're the same exact kind, Kevin. And they're not all scratched up. So, a story about my other sunglasses I made. They were all scratched up. My rubber nose pieces were gone. I mean, they were in rough shape. Anyways, if you remember in my videos, I think it was 2 days ago, I talked about this girl I kept running into, the Forest Service girl. She drives that truck, and I've been running into her since I left Shenandoah all the way here. I've seen her like every day. I'm pretty sure that she found my sunglasses by the creek. I'm pretty sure that's her. I don't really know. But somebody emailed me and asked me if I lost my pair of sunglasses by the stream. I said, yeah, I lost a pair of sunglasses yesterday. And they're like, awesome. They're like, here's my number. So I tried calling them. It just kept going like, oh, this person's out of service, out of service. So I emailed them back with, because I forgot to give them my phone number. So I emailed them back with my phone number and told them, look, I would like to get my glasses back. They're in, or I'm going to be in Daleville for Friday and Saturday. So, if you get them to me, that'd be perfect. Well, then she left me a text message like a couple hours later and said, I left your sunglasses with Charlie at Stanimals. So that's back in Glasgow. And I thought about skipping down and driving back to get my old sunglasses. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Those things were so scratched up anyways. And like, it was time for a new pair. So I didn't bother going back to Stanimals because it would have been like crazy to get back over there. Probably not too bad, but it would have been not worth it to me to go back and get those scratched up glasses. So yeah, they are found. They're at Charlie's or Stanimals. And I'm sure if somebody wants them, and if anybody wants my old sunglasses, just go to Stanimals in Glasgow and tell them that you're there to pick up Hawk's sunglasses. And you can have them. But they're scratched up. I'm telling you what, you can barely even see through them and things anymore. And the rubber nose pieces are gone. I mean, they're in rough shape. But if anybody wants my old sunglasses, they're sitting in Stanimals in Glasgow. Talk to Charlie. Tell him you're there to get Hawk's sunglasses. I'm sure he'll just give them right to you. So, kind of weird how my sunglasses, how somebody that didn't even know me or didn't even have my phone number or nothing, like, just sent me this email. I don't know how they got my email. I don't know how they knew they were mine. I have no idea, but Yeah, somebody, that girl found them, I'm pretty sure. And then I don't know how she got my information, but she did. It was really cool. So when I was coming into Daleville here, I started getting all the time like, wow, that's crazy. Somebody found my sunglasses. They don't even know me, and they got my email. And then they emailed me. So yeah, the sunglasses, nobody, don't go look for them on trail because they're not on trail anymore. Apparently they're at Stanimals. Okay, where was that? I'm only going to go on here for like 10 more minutes at the most. Okay, Skip James, Skip Nana, right down the hall. They're right down the hall. They're staying like 2 rooms down. Awesome. Thank you guys for everything, Skip Nana. I appreciate you for sure. Trisha V, Aquaman Sobo was amazing. It was amazing. Stan Werner, how many times have you hiked the AT? This is number 7. Through hikes. I haven't done any section hikes yet. All through hikes. That's the number I'm kind of worried about. But whatever. Tom's got most trails and whites are packed down every few days after snowfall. No rock. I know, they get easier for sure. It's easy to hike the whites in the winter. You're not climbing up rocks. You're just walking up a snow sidewalk or ice sidewalk. It's nice. Chef, I'm going to do rapid round here. Chef Eagles Isle. Hey, Hawk, question. What software do you use on the trail? What's your basic routine when filming, editing on trail? Found you on the Pinhoti series. Love you, man. So I just use iMovie on my phone. And what's my basic routine when filming on trail? When I see something cool, I just pull my camera out and take a picture of it. That's pretty much. I like to take 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 still pictures, or not still pictures, the little clips I put in there, 6-second clips of like, looks like a picture, but it's got sound. I like to do like 2 to 3 of those in a row, but I'll take like 5 or 6, and I'll just pick the best 3. And then after that, I like to talk a little bit. I don't like to do all pictures and all talking, so I like to switch it up. I've got it down now. My routine is good. I've been filming the AT for 6 times. It's like doing it in my sleep now. In editing, what was the question about editing? In editing, well, my basic routine of editing, I just get my tent and edit. It doesn't really take me that long. If I got a 30-minute video, it might take me 45 minutes to edit it. The 20-minute videos I've been getting out lately has been maybe like 40 minutes to edit it, but it's quick. Neil Hunsing, what's up, Hog? Sorry, I just got here. What's your plan for winter? Work. Carol Miles, I don't think you realize how much pleasure you give us. You are very entertaining, and I, for one, would love to read a book about all of your trips down the AT. We love you, Hawk. I've thought about well, I don't want to write a book. Maybe if I could get a ghostwriter. I mean, I got so many stories that nobody wants to listen to. Like, when I start talking, like, nobody wants to listen to it. Maybe they'll read them. But to get somebody's attention for me to tell my stories is, I don't even try anymore. I don't even try to start telling stories anymore because you can tell a couple of seconds you lost their attention. So I'll just keep them all in my memory, I guess. Tall dude, I love your videos, Craig. Is there anyone who can keep up with you? Yeah, there's way faster hikers out here than me. As far as keeping up with videos, no. There's nobody that can keep up with me with videos, getting them out. There's nobody. I've never seen anybody get them out as quick as I have. Never. Pat myself on the back for that one. Takes a lot of dedication to get these videos out every day. Day after day after day. Every day. And I've been doing pretty good at it. Trisha V, I'd love to watch your knife's edge in the winter. I'd love to do the knife's edge in the winter. Steve Lombard, seems like if you want to see your friends, just go for a walk, a long walk. You're right. All my friends are on the AT. It's awesome. That's why I hike the AT. It's going to see all my friends again. It's like I was packing up like, go to see my friends. Go to see my friends. I love it. Brian, hey Craig, when do you think you'll be at Cleveland's Dome? I have no idea. That's too far away. Cozy, man. Get those glasses and put them on eBay. I'm not going back to Glasgow and getting those scratched up glasses. That's for sure. Daryl Merrick, I have 2 frames of the same pair of glasses. You can replace the lenses, so if someone gets your old pair, no problem. Yeah, if you want to go get them, get new lenses, get new rubber nose pieces, you can have them. I'm not going to make skipping down and driving back to Glasgow for a scratched up pair of sunglasses. They've had a good run. Tony wants to know if I have a favorite part of the AT. I got a lot of favorite parts. It's hard to pinpoint one. If I had to pinpoint one, it'd probably be the whites. We really like to see stuff. We really need to cut pack weight and our weight. Any advice? It's tricky. Experience comes with cutting your pack weight, because you pack your fears. And just get your personal weight. You can get that down for you on trail. That'd help a ton. Because people are like, you get some of these people. I mean, I'm not bashing anybody on their weight, but they come out here with all this ultra lightweight gear, and they're still struggling. Like, well, I mean, you're carrying a bunch of body weight too, man. You can probably get some of that down before you even worry about your ultra lightweight gear. And to be honest, if you're carrying around 60, 70 extra pounds of body weight, I wouldn't even worry about lightweight gear yet. Get your body weight down more, and then, I mean, lightweight gear is always going to help. Don't get me wrong, but get your body weight down first, and then when you get your pack weight down even more, it's like even better. So, I don't know. Yeah, both. Get them both down, you'll be good to go. Any advice on that? Just exercise, I guess. I don't really know. And then advice on getting lighter gear. You're just going to spend money on that lighter gear. But I can't give any advice on what gear for you to buy because everybody uses different gear. But whatever kind of gear you want to use, like whether it be a hammock or whether it be a tent or whether it be air mat or something, just look for the lightest version that's comfortable for you, and roll with it. Yeah, the lighter the stuff, the better on your knees. It's not like a hidden secret out here that lighter weight better for the knees. That's not a big huge secret. Most people should probably know that. So yeah, if you can dial your pack weight in more, but that comes with experience of like what you're willing to not carry, and what you're willing to like go without. The more stuff you can go without, the better your knees are gonna feel. Look, I was doing a lightning round, then I got like sidetracked there. Let me go here. Matthew Manross, what training would you recommend for a first-time hiker? Just get out on the trail and start hiking. Start with low miles, and just keep going out and going out and out and out. And the more you go out, the better you're gonna feel out there. Alicia Mott, the trail looks completely different going southbound. It does. The sun like messes with your videos. Trisha V, you are so fast with videos. Yeah, it's craziness. All right, I think Gary England says you are the fastest hiker on YouTube when you switch to chipmunk mode. That's hilarious. Oh, these Oakleys. What George Dutton says, what kind of Oakleys are they? So, I should know this by now. These are the Half Jacket 2.0s. Oakley Half Jacket 2.0s. And I think they're about ready to discontinue these because now they're called the Flak 2.0 and the lenses are bigger. And I don't like that. So I think they're pretty much going to discontinue these. I'm pretty sure of it, the way everybody's talking. So these are the Half Jacket 2.0s. Yes. They're awesome. Oh, and so when I was at Goodwill, I was looking for like a thumbnail pair of sunglasses to take a thumbnail picture with. Every time I put these sunglasses on, it makes me smile. It makes me look so crazy. I think they're women's sunglasses too. Pretty positive of that. But whatever. I got a plan for these sunglasses. So, what my plan is for these sunglasses, I'm going to carry them as long as they'll stay together. This lens wants to pop. They're pretty cheap sunglasses. But what I'm going to do, I can't stop laughing at myself in these. It's so funny. So when I do my chipmunk mode now, these are going to be on. Yeah, every time I do my chipmunk mode in my videos now, I'm going to be wearing these things. So yes, I'm going to carry these sunglasses to use them in a video for like 4 minutes every week. What a waste. I shouldn't even carry these, but as soon as I put them on, I'm like, man, how funny would it be to do my chipmunk video in these bad boys? The only thing that would make it better is like a gold rim around them. I was trying to learn all kinds of sunglasses too today. It was like they had American flag shades, and I almost got those. But I was like, no, these things are like, these are popping. It makes me like when I had my Hulk hat on. I don't even think I can interpret it anymore. So like, look, I'm crying. These glasses make me laugh. I don't know why. I usually don't laugh at stuff like that, but these things are funny. So I had this on. I had these on. And then I had my, well, let me get it all outfitted out here. We're going to end the note on this. We're going to end the video with this. So this is the R1 Tech base. I'm sure if you're going to wonder, blocks the wind really well. And so, in the Mexican restaurant, I was going to go in like this. Doesn't it look like I'm like fighting a hangover or something? Like if I wasn't smiling so bad, if I was not smiling, like walked into a room like this, people would think I was really hungover, I'm sure. Or I just got beat up and got both black eyes. Oh, it's so funny. I can't wait to do Chipmunk Hawk with these glasses on. If they stay together that long, I don't know. These are pretty fragile. They're like $3 to Goodwill. Oh, it's so funny. All right. I think that's about it. Oh. Yeah, I'll hold off on the next surprise. All right, we're gonna end it right here, everybody. I'm gonna 0 tomorrow too. So that's what it's looking like. Unless, like I told this front desk, can I wait till 11 o'clock to renew my room just in case it doesn't? It stops raining and I want to go because I'm itching right now to go, but I don't want to get out in the rain. So we'll see. Tomorrow by 11 a.m. I should know if I'm going or not going. I'm pretty sure I'm not going. I'm probably going to 0 again because I want good weather for the Virginia Triple Crown. Yeah, that's it. I think what I'm going to do now is go outside and roam around with that hood on by the gas station and see how many weird looks I can get. There's a hat that I got from Michael Beck. He sent me a hat. It's like a cowboy hat with a raccoon tail. I wish I had that hat right now because I would go down the trail with my cowboy hat, my raccoon tail, and these glasses. It's going to be hilarious. I'm so glad I can entertain myself. It's awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to zero tomorrow, and then the next video will come out after I leave town. So it looks like Tuesday, you guys will get a video. And I might do something tomorrow, like what I do on zero day or something. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll put together another video or something. I got a couple ideas. We'll see. All right, guys. It's Friday night, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday night. Go have some fun. Go to, or maybe it's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Whatever day it is, go out and do something. Go have some fun. And I'll see you guys in just a few days. Oh, so yeah. Talk to you guys later. Hope you guys had a great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views in a couple days.